Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now we get a chance to check some stats for Kyrie Irving.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Klay Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Marshall in at the 3. And for Las Vegas, R.J. Barrett out there with Johnson. Then it's Andre Drummond. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Let's go with a 3. Klay Thompson pulls down the board. Johnson against Irving. Shoots over Johnson, and the shot's good by Irving.
From mid-range, Irving is so consistent. He can hit that shot whenever he needs to.
Johnson against Irving. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Las Vegas shooting their first foul shot of the night.
At the line for one, Magic Johnson.
The free throw drops for Johnson. Here's Irving. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Las Vegas' head coach. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. The 3 from Barnes sends it home from three-point land.
Barnes is a very good shooter when you hit him in his spot.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Barnes. And here they come. Here's Johnson. He launches a 3. And there's Barrett on the assist by Johnson.
Offensively, they've been pretty sharp. 3 for 4 so far.
Pass to Irving. Knocked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Barnes finds Thompson. Now Johnson. It's stolen by Lively. And now the Mavs on the run. Davis with it. Now guarded by Barrett. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
And he knocks down the first one. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, BA. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
That one's no good.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender. Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Marshall. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. He was all alone on that one. Irving's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Barrett. 23 points his last outing. Here's Johnson. Again, the miss by Las Vegas. For Dallas, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. From 13, it's rebounded by Las Vegas. It's an understatement to say they're on a roll. They're coming in on a 15-game winning streak.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Now here's Irving. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Lively passes to Davis. Thompson pulls it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
That one goes. Count it.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Here's Lively. Following the score by Las Vegas. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Lively. And Lively drops them both. Well, Grant, trade talks always ramp up this time of year. But if you're a player in those rumors, that can really take a mental toll.
Oh, B.A., absolutely. Especially the first time it happens. You have to try and remind yourself that it's a business. But sometimes that doesn't make it any easier.
Now here's Barnes. Last game with 30. Just 5 on the clock. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Barrett's got 5.
And I love the confidence from Barrett. He enjoys finding room inside and capitalizing.
Here's Marshall. Oh, Drummond with the block. They recover it. Lively with the bucket. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the 3rd quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Oh, a little bit of bounce, still play. Okay, I see you. Get off the floor with a little ease, with a little dunk.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Davis can't hit.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
It's stolen by Irving. Here's Marshall. Still without a bucket. Lively. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And here's the fast break. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, just a great job by Barrett. Pounding it inside and getting to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Barrett. And Barrett drops them both. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And as we rankings, you look at Dallas, they're hanging in there at that same 5th spot and hoping to climb higher.
When I look at Las Vegas, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some critics have said they're playing way above their heads, but I think we're just learning how great this team is.
Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. Pass to Lively. And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. The last time they came together was in Dallas, where they fell to the Mavericks.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
And they have to clean that up. Play smart and value the ball.
Now here's Lively. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Irving with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And Lively with a basket on the assist from Irving. Lively's got 6 points. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. It's Johnson with a drive. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Las Vegas shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. And Dallas making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
One shot.
And Johnson, no good on that one. Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the 4th quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
The three from Barnes. Davis with a rebound.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you've got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Dinwiddie. To the right side. Here's Marshall. He's guarded by Barnes. Marshall passes to Dinwiddie. Sinks the tray. And the Mavericks lead by 2. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Dallas.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there. Thompson's vertical is impressive. I love seeing this young guard rise up and throw it down.
Dinwiddie, no good. For Las Vegas, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Barnes sinks the 15-footer. Barnes has got 5 points.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And here's Davis. A 26-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And how about the defensive impact he's had, racking up 3 blocks and making his presence felt.
Thompson, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Drummond with the bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. 4-point game. Thompson scanning the floor. Lets the three fly. On target from range. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Barnes. Back to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Driving inside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got 4 rebounds now. Davis finds Dinwiddie. Barrett against Thompson. Here's Marshall. Davis from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's Thompson on the assist by Barnes.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
Boucher's checked in for Drummond, and Chris Middleton is subbed in for Barnes. And the Mavericks making a change here. The home team on D. 3-point lead. And Davis slams it home.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Las Vegas has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Dinwiddie against Johnson. Pass to Middleton. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Wondering how the West is shaping up? Well, the midseason grind is in full force. Let's check out the standings. You look at Las Vegas. They've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And checking out the Mavericks, 5 games back.
Checking out Dallas, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the score by Las Vegas. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Davis. Thompson with some nice D. It's a one-on-one situation. And he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Las Vegas lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Exum passes to Dinwiddie. Gets the 3 to fall. Dinwiddie's got 6 points.
Dinwiddie is tremendously confident in his three-point shooting ability, and rightfully so.
Thompson outside with the drive, and it's blocked by Davis. Exum with it, now guarded by Barrett. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett. This is his first opportunity. The line this evening.
Dante Exum taking 2 shots.
That free throw no good. And the second free throw is good. Las Vegas leading by 4. Middleton passes to Thompson. Barrett up top. Back to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Las Vegas shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw drops for Johnson. Olenek's checked in for Las Vegas. Clarkson comes in for Barrett. And good on the second, so he makes them both. 20 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Dinwiddie against Johnson with the teardrop, and it's Boucher with the rebound. To the wing on the left. Olenek for 3. And so it's Las Vegas with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out. position and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Chris Middleton is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ellis in at the 1 spot.
Well, Dinwiddie has a great sense for when and where to send the ball.
And for Dallas, Washington and Gafford, the combo inside. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Exum in at the small forward.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Now here's Irving. Up top, Dinwiddie. Pass to Washington. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Here's Exum. Three-pointer off the mark.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's Middleton, that time on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 8 assists here tonight. Mavericks trail by 9. Outside Irving. Offline with a 3. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel. We have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And the bucket is good. Johnson's got 11 points.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the left side wing. The 3 from Washington. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Ellis. Up top, Johnson. Robinson with it. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Dinwiddie against Clarkson. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Puts it up. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is Irving's mentality. He understands that he is out there to shoot and shoot often, especially off the catch.
Now here's Johnson. 14 points for him last game against Charlotte. Pass to Middleton. Stolen by Gafford. Now Exum. Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound by Middleton.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Clarkson. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Mavericks trail by 6. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. 4-3. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss. And they'll get another chance. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. Outside Robinson. From the arc. Drills it from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc. And their confidence is growing.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Now here's Irving. 10 points for him. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a man a second late.
Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Thompson comes in for Exum. Las Vegas calls timeout. For Las Vegas, Drummond's checked in for Johnson. Thompson comes in for Middleton. And Harrison Barnes is subbed in for Robinson. Pass to Ellis. Here's Thompson, defended by Thompson. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I like how Thompson put pressure on the D, taking it strong near the hole.
Well, Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Count it. Dinwiddie's got 8.
Yeah, the quick thinking of Dinwiddie uses his offensive instincts to bully the defense in transition.
Clarkson passes to Ellis. On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Thompson right side. Clock at 6. The 3 from Barnes. And the jam by Drummond.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Thompson, following the score by Las Vegas. Clay busting it up inside.
As his career has developed, Clay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Here's Ellis, averaging around 5 points a game. Pass to Barnes. Puts one up from 19. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And with the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
You look at Thompson, and he's just short of the #1 spot in the voting. No question, it seems that he'll be a factor in the dunk contest.
Yeah, B.A., you don't want to have to win in the voting to be the winner on the court come All-Star Weekend. I'm sure he's got what it takes to get some 10s from the judges.
And we should have our final list of competitors in the coming days. So we'll share that with you as soon as we have it.
No matter what that final list looks like, safe to say this dunk contest is going to be one for the books. Nice find by Thompson. Look, good to see him sharing the ball like this.
And here are the Mavericks now. They trail by 11. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Jazz at Delta Center in Utah. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Irving up top. 12 points for him. Pass to Lively. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. For Las Vegas, R.J. Barrett comes in for Clarkson, and it's Johnson in for Ellis. And Lively drops them both. Las Vegas leading by 9. Left side, Johnson kicks it out to Barrett. And it's good for 2. Barrett's got 14 points.
Yeah, this is the kind of scorer Barrett can be. When he's playing to his strengths, he can catch fire.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now here's Irving. 12 points for him. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Thompson outside. Drummond passes to Thompson. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Marshall. He's scoreless. Can't cash it in from close range. Outside Johnson. Pass to Barrett. Here's the teardrop. The kick out to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Outside Barrett. Fires from deep. Nice D from Thompson.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Irving for three. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ooh, and he took off the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Kyrie Irving.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First free throw is good. Exum's checked in for Dallas. And Barrett drops them both. Mavericks trail by 13. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The 3 is up. Exum gets the bucket.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Las Vegas has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Johnson on the wing. He's guarded by Exum. Right side Johnson. And Exum comes to help. The 3 from Barnes. And that one's good. Now 4. For 10.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Exum. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Thompson's shot is off. Stolen by Davis. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Mavericks trail by 15. Here's Thompson. Banked it in off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Johnson passes to Barrett. And it's blocked. Now here's Exum. Not a lot of room. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight. Thompson finds Barnes. And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Barnes. Thompson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting just 37% in the game. Davis, the pass to Lively. High post Davis. Working on Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Exum. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Lively. Poked loose. And stolen by Barrett. In transition, here they come. Ooh, it's stolen away. Exum outside. Now Lively. Exum outside. And he lobs it up top. Anthony Davis going up top.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Kicks it out to Barrett. Connects from downtown. Barrett's got 19 points.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Pass to Marshall. Exum outside. The 3 from Thompson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Exum.
Number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie, and the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting for Dallas, Spencer.
They've been flawless at the line this quarter. They need to stay aggressive and keep drawing fouls. That'll help them chip away at the lead.
Now here's Johnson. 11 points in the game. Pass to Drummond. Kicks it out to Barrett. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game. And Las Vegas making a change here. And he makes both free throws. Now here's Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3. And that's not going to go. R.J. Barrett, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Las Vegas. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process built.
And turning back to our first half, things going well. Extremely well for Vegas.
We knew they wanted to track me. And, man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. They wear you out. And we've still got a whole other half to go. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nice game. Great performance by R.J. Barrett.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Barnes. Chris Middleton is out there with Thompson. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Johnson in at the point. Oh, and Clay makes that 3 look so easy.
Whenever the ball leaves Clay's hands, it is the same every single time. You always feel like it's going in. He's that good.
Shooter. And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. Najee Marshall is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Down low. Davis with a rebound.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Thompson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Clay isn't afraid to get physical if he feels like he can get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line, and he drops the first.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Thompson.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Barnes. Excellent D there from Lively. Mavericks trail by 12. Irving for three. They get it back. The three. It doesn't go for him.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Johnson with a bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Johnson. He's got 13, and the shot goes. Barrett's got 23.
Such a gutsy player. Barrett takes on challenging defenders in style and stays in control.
Irving, the pass to Marshall. On the wing, Thompson. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Irving against Johnson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Back to Barnes. Lets it go from deep. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Marshall. Now here's Irving. Inside. From deep. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Irving. The shot off that time. Nice D from Thompson.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Ben Simmons.
And that game against the Trailblazers, anything can happen in the NBA. But they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
For Las Vegas, Drummond's checked in for Thompson, and it's Robinson in for Barnes.
Andre Drummond. Duncan Robinson.
And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Back to Marshall. On the wing, Davis. Thompson outside. It's stolen by Johnson. For the finish. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Davis from long range. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Johnson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Mavericks trail by 18. Right side, Irving. Thompson outside. Lively with a screen on Robinson. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got 13 in the second half.
And you can tell that Clay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Johnson passes to Drummond, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Mavericks on D. Down by 15. Here's Johnson. Blocked again!
And this is how AD led the league in block shots. It's not not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Washington's checked in. It's stolen by Drummond.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
And he's good on the second. Mavericks trail by 16. Irving for three. Another three for Dallas.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Here's Johnson. Robinson on the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. And looking at the 2K leaderboard now, here are the two guards who have been shooting the lights out over the last 10 games. Well, you look at Robinson, just an outstanding shooter. He's currently 5th in the league in three-point percentage.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
And having a reliable three-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time in the league.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And Irving comes to help. Left side Robinson. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Washington missing.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving. And Las Vegas making a change here. Clarkson's checked in.
Jordan Clarkson.
And it's Las Vegas with the ball. They led by as many as 18. Here's Johnson. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Outside Davis. Pass to Lively. And here is Thompson. Here's the three. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Irving against Boucher. Oh, rejected by Boucher. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Here's Irving. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Mavericks trail by 17. The floater. Thompson's shot is off. Las Vegas has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Robinson against Washington. Here's Davis. And no good. The dry spell continues. Here's Robinson. Mavericks with a rebound. Washington's got 4 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Middleton outside from deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Thompson with it. 25 points in the game. Washington finds Thompson over Clarkson. Thompson no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Las Vegas. They lead by 17. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. And Dallas with possession. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Count it.
Hitting only 20% from the field this quarter. He might want to start getting others involved.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 21. It's stolen by Lively. Tipped away. In transition. Clarkson passes to Johnson. And Irving comes to help. Boucher. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Lively with a screen on Robinson. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
So for Dallas, Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Exum comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Las Vegas calls timeout. Checked in for Boucher. Thompson comes in for Middleton. And Ellis is subbed in for Johnson. Here's Clarkson. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin of the game. Screen by Olynyk. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Dinwiddie outside. Releases. Good. He hits the jumper. Dinwiddie's got 13.
Looking for a bucket, and look, Dinwiddie is always willing and ready.
Ellis passes to Thompson. 1:57 left to play in the third. Pass to Olynyk. Right side, Robinson. Just 2 to shoot. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. The 3 from Washington. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Thompson. Here's Clarkson. Outside Robinson. Olynyk with a screen on Davis. And it's blocked by Davis.
That's what happens when you challenge Davis. He can be so disruptive as a defender.
Pass to Gafford. Davis against Robinson. Tries to break his ice. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Ben Thompson. This is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And Davis remains a dominant presence on both ends of the floor.
Las Vegas leading by 15. Clarkson outside. Back to Thompson. Screen by Olynyk. Thompson's shot is off. Dallas is shooting a disappointing 38%. Exum with it. Guarded by Olynyk. Pass to Davis. Davis going to work in the paint.
Look, I'm telling you, even in the mid-range, Davis is deadly. He's got the perfect mechanics, and it just works at any distance.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clarkson with a screen on Dinwiddie. Clarkson with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. From the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
And as a ball handler, Clarkson knows how to outwork the defense and make those openings for himself.
To the middle. Oh, big man slam by the big man Davis.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Las Vegas in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need... to play the point guard.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got R.J. Barrett, Amen Thompson out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Barnes, and it's Ellis in at the one. Barnes finds Drummond. Thompson outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
Dinwiddie outside. High arcing shot. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the paint. Here's Barnes. That shot is off. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Gafford. He drains it from the right block.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten him so far.
Count the basket. Barnes has got 20.
When a crafty scorer like Barnes gets on a roll, it can turn into a big night.
And here is Irving. Ellis with a rebound. Oh, they pick off the pass. Exum with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Irving. Shoots over Barnes. Here's Gafford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Barnes, it's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Washington passes to Dinwiddie. Back to Washington. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now. Pass to Ellis. There's the drive. And a missed layup. Mavericks trail by 18. Dinwiddie finds Irving. Washington with the ball. Outside Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 19.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Here's Barrett. Pass to Ellis. Now Barnes. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Fires from 14. Buries the jump shot. Barnes has got 24 points. Outside Irving. For 3. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And it's good. 2 points. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And it's Washington missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
The 3 from Barnes. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight. And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Dallas. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. To end the run. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Here's Thompson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. And these days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
Johnson, he's checked in for Las Vegas. And Dallas with a change here, too. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Exum. Here's Irving, and he drains the quick shot.
Determined to produce. Kyrie, he is just relentless. He is always putting pressure on the defense.
Johnson passes to Drummond, and the jam by Drummond.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Right side Barnes, shoots over Thompson, and Barnes with a basket. The assist by Johnson. Barnes has got 16 in the second half. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
No good with the triple.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Barrett. Pass to Johnson. Oh, there's the alley. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
And so it's Dallas with it. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. It's rebounded by Las Vegas.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Thompson, that's good.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Johnson against Irving. Pass to Thompson. Shoots over Barnes. Again, the miss by Dallas. Las Vegas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Another possession, another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
Now Irving. Richard, how do you think you would have fared if social media was as prevalent in your younger years as it is right now?
I can tell you right now, I would not be able to sit next to you right now, B.A. That's the type of life I would have lived.
And the first one at the line is good.
Man, just the total offensive package. Kyrie is a once-in-a-generation guard.
So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Dinwiddie.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Thompson against Barrett. Now here's Thompson. Tight defense on him. Lively passes to Irving. He drops it from range. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Pass to Barrett. The 3-ball. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Lets it fly. And that one's good. Davis.
The muscle from Davis, so confident and powerful inside.
Drummond with the screen. Thompson passes to Barnes. Second chance effort. And Drummond with the lay-in. And that's a double-double for him now.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Tries it from the top of the key. Nice D from Thompson. Las Vegas has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the screen by Johnson. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Johnson's got 23.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Irving looking around. Over Thompson. Irving no good. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Up top Johnson. Nifty move. It's Barrett on the wing. Misses the three. Dallas has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Pass to Irving. There's the three. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Here's Barrett. Back to Johnson. Kicks it out to Barrett. Fires the three. Yet another assist.
25 assists. What an unselfish performance.
Looking like Scott Skiles right now with all these dimes. Davis with a screen on Thompson. Irving for three. The offensive rebound.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Puts the move on. Johnson passes to Barnes. And the shot goes in. Barnes has got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Marshall. The three from Thompson. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got rebound number 11. Here's Barrett into the lane. Here's Marshall. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And when he gets hot, Clay can take over. Who can forget? Do you not remember it a 37-point quarter?
And it's in there. Johnson's got 25 points in. Game.
Ooh, just waltzes down the lane, goes behind the back. Superb.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lively with a screen on Johnson. Thompson. Drummond grabs the miss. Las Vegas has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Irving against Thompson. Floats one up. Irving, no good. Well, Las Vegas' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Pass to Marshall. On the wing, Davis. Thompson outside. Fires the three. Drummond grabs the miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. 43 seconds left in the fourth. And another shot. Thompson goes in, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Davis. Pass to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Outside Davis. Thompson outside. From behind the arc. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Thompson's got 30 points.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Here's Johnson. Nails the baby hook.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
So it's Las Vegas picking up the win. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Oh my God. What did we just see? Look at the fast break point differential. 57 fast break points to 7. They scored 147 points. 57 of it was in transition. That's like that's like having imagine having like comic book hero wise, like the Flash, Quicksilver, and fucking Nightcrawler. Imagine those are the guys on your fast break. You got a guy, you got two of the fastest guys in the history of comic books and a teleporter. Okay, that's what that looks like to me. Like it's just this fast break is unreal. The way they get out and run like this. 44 team assists to 22. Look at how, and then you look at how the Dallas Mavericks were playing. Everybody plays the same way. It's like in the modern era. All these threes, and you miss these threes, and they just get out and run. They had 60 made field goals to their 40. Most of it all layups and mid-range shots, and just it's crazy. However, though, there's a lot of turnovers. That's the thing about playing this kind of style. You're gonna have a lot of turnovers. You notice with Las Vegas, they score a lot, but they turn the ball over quite a bit. But they make up for it. It's kind of like it's like the old Barry Sanders thing. Like how Barry would lose yards, like he would lose 25, 35 yards in a game, but he'll gain 129 and have 2 touchdowns, so it don't mean nothing. Let's take a look at the box score here. Man, look at this. 31 for Magic. RJ 31, Harrison Barnes 31, Thompson with 17, Drummond with 11 and 17, then Duncan Robinson off the bench. Guys are just floating up the court. Ball's moving around. Guys got assists. Magic with 26 assists. Barrett had 4 assists. Barnes had 2. Thompson had 6. And think about it. Grant's not even eligible to play. Grant's still out. I believe he's still hurt. He's still hurt. We're keeping him out because I don't want to. Because once we get him back, our fast break's gonna be even. Man, we're not even at full strength yet. Milton had 4. He didn't really play. He didn't really shoot that well, but man, just getting out and running. Let's take a look at the highlights. RJ first. Jump hook in the lane. Wide open 3. Another wide open 3 off the penetration of Magic. That's a transition bucket. Kyrie too small to bother him. Just barrels right into Kyrie. Let's take a look at Barnes. Barnes is just a sniper. He has just become a sniper for this team. He's emerged to become our best shooting option, threat. Dude just runs to that 3-point line and hits those mid-range jumpers. Tell you, man, his jump shot form, like I keep saying it, his jump shot form reminds me of Ray Allen. I'm not saying that he shoots as good as Ray Allen, but if you look at his shot form, he reminds me of Ray. That high release point with that quick up. It's a beautiful looking shot. I like it. Now Thompson, look at that hook pass by RJ. Coming down that shit. Man, these guys. We're behind the back. I think throws it up. So Magic took 17 shots to make 14, most of them all layups. I'm looking at his defense though. I mean, people forget Magic Johnson's 6'9". Magic is so underrated with his help defense. He may not be a great one-on-one. Like, so people always make, if you can't play one-on-one defense, you're not a good defensive player. It doesn't work that way. Like LeBron James isn't a good one-on-one defender, but he's a great help defender. And he never gets the credit for that. I think that's wrong. People need to understand. People need to reevaluate how they evaluate defense, because it's not just about being able to stay in front of somebody. I mean, you want that, but the best defense in basketball will always be team defense. Not just, it's nice if you got one guy who can stop somebody, but what difference does it make if the other 4 guys can't communicate, and shift and rotate and, basically be greater than some of the parts? so to speak. But Klay Thompson went in Flago in the second half. Let's take a look at Klay. Let's give him some love here because Klay was on fire. Klay put 30 points up on these boys. That's the thing about Showtime, and they'll give up points, but they'll get them. As much as they give up, they get it right back. This team is built to get turnovers and run, not necessarily stop people. It's a difference. It's a big difference in causing turnovers and then and stopping somebody. You see that in football a lot. You have teams like remember the 2003 Bucks defense? They were all about turnovers. They really didn't care about stops. They cared about getting off the field. It's a difference. Whereas you had someone like the Baltimore Ravens back in the day, they were a stopper defense. They ain't gonna turn you over that much, but they just get off the field like 3 and outs. It's a different type of defense. But oh man, Kyrie Irving, 26 points. He had some pretty cool plays in there, but the team defense really shut him down. The rotating, because we had a lot of guys that can rotate. But he had a pretty good performance despite everything he was up against. Man, he was stroking that 3. Yeah. But team Showtime, man. My God, Anthony Davis the big man got took out of it. I think he couldn't stay out there. He kept getting tired. I think Anthony Davis was tired in the first quarter. Messing around with Showtime, just running up and down like this, like trying to stay with Amen Thompson. Because remember, we have Amen Thompson playing power forward, so he's chasing Amen Thompson 94 feet up and down the court. Anthony Davis, he's not built for that, man. Not that kind of defense. He can do it offensively, but defensively, like getting back on defense time and time again like that takes a lot out of a big dude. Yeah, he'll run like that offensively for you, but you get him on. What happens when you're chasing someone like Amen Thompson, who's arguably, I heard one of my subscribers and one of my people that chimes. I think his name is, if you're listening out there, buddy, Finesse Analyzer. In his opinion, he told me that Amen Thompson is probably the most athletic man in the NBA today. So my man Finesse Analyzer, one of my subscribers who follows the series, if that's true, then Anthony Davis, my goodness. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on. Team Showtime, man. That was 57 fast break points. That is insane, dude. Yeah, I think they're up next. They're going to Houston next. Team Bird's off for the next 2 days. Team Bird's off for the next 2 days. Yep. So it'll be Team Showtime playing again next. They're on the road going to Houston. No Shingun this time. Oh, Jeremy Grant's healed. Back at full strength. Here comes Grant. Grant's back. And we'll put Olynyk back to the bench. Grant's back in. Grant comes in. He's my guy I put in there. Grant can do it all, man. You can put Grant anywhere between. You damn near can put him at point guard, but he's not a great passer. He has good ball handling though. But you don't want him making passes though. All right, we're kind of playing guys a little bit too much. You can start seeing they're starting to get a little. I'm gonna go ahead and lower his minutes some. Since we got Grant back, I'm gonna lower his minutes to 25 and a man to 30. Put Drummond. Drummond's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna taper those back. And let's taper Magic back some a little bit. Taper Magic to about 33 minutes. Yeah, Middleton's starting to feel a little bit injury-wise. That's what that little beige thing means on the side of the fire. The fire means they're in a great rhythm, but it also the beige means that they're at risk of injury. So you're gonna monitor that. You don't want your main guns. Clarkson, I don't even know why Clarkson's getting tired. You don't want your main guns getting hurt. Gonna have to have some other guys step up. Get some more minutes in here from Olynyk. We'll get those guys. We got this guy Clark. He never even plays. What's his skill set? Like, is he even a viable option? Because you need to be able to run. If you can't run, you can't play with Showtime, man. This guy's a knockdown shooter. We're not even using him. Guy's a knockdown shooter. He can speed with the ball, 77. Perimeter defense, yeah, that's good. Steal. He's a good defensive player. I forgot why I picked this guy for a reason for this team. He's decent. He's got good agility, great agility, above average agility. Yeah, he can come in there and be a he can come here and give us some good minutes. You're in, buddy. You're in. We'll give you 2 minutes a night. 2 minutes. Just to see how he does. 2 minutes can turn to 10 easily, depending on how he performs. But with that being said, guys, oops. Okay. We're going to move on with that. Now check this out. The Heat are offering a trade of Bam Adebayo for Amen Thompson, guys. They're offering him straight up because there's no way. I'm not giving. Now, Bam Adebayo is probably a better player. I would think he is a better player overall. But given the way how Showtime plays and the way that we utilize Thompson, it would hurt the chemistry of the team so much. First, Bam can't run like him, and he can't finish off the dribble, in transition like him. So it'd be a horrible move. So as much as I like, Bam Adebayo is a great player, but he doesn't fit in the scheme. See, this is one of those situations people don't talk about. Like, people are always talking about putting players together based on talent. It's not about just talent. You got to have the talent make sense. Again, this is the reason why I do these series, to show what would work. Like, you just can't put anybody with Magic Johnson and have it work. You have to have players that are geared towards his skill sets to get the most out of them. Same thing with Bird or Jordan or Chamberlain or Kobe or Chris Paul or somebody. The players have to make sense. So you just can't put talent out there and just go win a championship. Doesn't work that way. But with that being said, guys, I thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying this stuff. I don't see too many comments. I wish you guys would comment more. I hear what you guys are thinking. But if you guys are enjoying it, let me know. And if you're not, well, that's good too. Just know that the next game will be coming up here shortly. And I humbly ask you guys to go ahead and give the video a like. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. And I will see you in the next video. Before I go, let's take a look at the standings real quick here. Showtime right now has moved to 40-11, separating themselves from the Mavericks. It is all about Showtime in the Western Conference. Now, there was a 3-team race, but as we're moving close to All-Star break here, the cream of the crop has separated themselves. It is Showtime's division, Showtime's conference to lose at this point, in my opinion. But meanwhile, out east, it's nothing is farther north. The New York Knicks are right on Team Larry Bird's ass. So Team Larry Bird got to keep winning games because the Knicks are right there. They're only 2 games behind, and one loss, they win. You'll be within 1 game and a half a game. It could change really quickly. So the Eastern Conference is up for grabs out there between the Knicks and Team Larry. After that, I don't know what's going on. The Eastern Conference is a weak conference compared to the West. Like, the West is so strong. Look at the records in the Western Conference as compared to the East. Once you get past the Knicks, everybody is just bottom feeding, man. They haven't had 30 wins yet. Out West, you got like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 5 30-win teams already before All-Star break. That's insane. Thunder are right there. The Thunder aren't even that, but keep in mind, SGA was injured earlier in the season. That's why they've been dropping games. They're playing catch up because SGA got hurt earlier. That's the only reason the Thunder are that low. If SGA had been there, you better believe they'd be up there in the Western Conference, no question. So with that being said, guys, I'm going to bring this stream to an end. The Larry Bird versus Magic Johnson in their respective years. 86 Larry Bird. And 87 Magic Johnson in the modern era. Playlist in sequential order. You can go ahead and follow the journey. The ups, the downs, the lows, the trades, the draft, all that stuff is there. See how this thing all came to be. Also, check out my Kobe Bryant 2006 series. You can check out my Wilt Chamberlain ongoing 1962 series, which I have to get back into because I got to get back into that one too. We got a lot going on that. Keep in mind, these are all segmented too. They're all different universes. I do have something planned though coming up down the line though, where I'm going to combine all of this. Like, because the natural tendency is going to be, wouldn't it be nice to see Wilt's team play against Magic's team, or what would Team Jordan do against Team Showtime? You know, we're going to find out one day. I'm coming up with something for that. Well, but until then, guys, I will see you later as Team Showtime goes on the road to Houston to take on the new look. Oh my goodness, look at that! I think Brandon Miller got hurt. Let's check it out. I know I'm not going to go on. I just want to keep this because if you guys have been following, there was a trade that went down with Brandon Miller from Team Larry Bird to get Şengün. Now, they traded him. Well, I don't see him. He's not hurt. Why is he not in the starting lineup there? They don't have him in the starting lineup. That's sad. They got Dylan Brooks at right Smith corner. Oh, I guess he's not starting. Well, anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching, and take care. Peace.